older days that people actually ask parents to call us our friend as on our way. But now with the digital opportunity, we need to share the Wi-Fi to tell us our friend as on our way. Don't need to ask parents for help. For big opportunity is done by rich people allow money to spare. For poor people, it's very small. Free digital website, no big sign and to as much as you want. Yeah.
I think newspaper obituaries, it's a waste of money and also it's disrespect to the loved ones, because having seen people put an ad out in the paper, it's only one day. And now if I miss that day, I won't know what happened, right? And secondly, I've seen many a times people taking and wrapping that in vegetables, picking up dog poo, washing cars. I mean, that's a photo of my loved one, and I'm like disappointed if someone used the newspaper for that. But then having said that, people do that because they want to recycle the paper. So to me, at the end of the day, if we want to reach out to people, I don't think print media is the way to go. It's out of date, and today a lot of people are in WhatsApp, are on internet. So to me, if you put a thing out in the internet, people will know. And furthermore, you can put lots more things. You can celebrate the life of your departed one, and perhaps you can also share the good things he or she did, and other people can learn from it.
Newspaper obituary in the papers, to me, I think is first of all, it's quite costly to advertise there. Yeah, and it caters more for I feel it caters more for the elderly. So they are so used to their style of living. So, when they have a free time, they flip through the paper, they will go through that.
An obituary is really to announce the demise, and a place, just a platform for people to know where to pay their last respects. And to be very honest, who in this day and age still flips the newspaper, and especially the Straits Times?
The elderly.
The elderly, correct? The elderly, but even then, the elderly, I think flipping through the newspaper is also getting less common nowadays. Even the elderly also now have access to a smartphone, and they are able to download apps, or they are able to, they are even on Facebook or Instagram. So, in the past there wasn't any other form of communication, no other way to let people know about the passing of your family. And so, there was no choice but to use newspaper obituary. Actually, the newspaper obituary is more of tradition rather than a requirement.
More for the senior generation.
But I think definitely for sure there is pressure to put up an obituary in the newspaper. I mean, just take our case for example, when father passed away, and because grandma is still around, so the question always popped up, oh, you never put the newspaper article, then how people know? Like that. I think it's just a matter of time that everybody will accept that there's no need to publish in the papers.
So it's better to do the online, easy to edit anytime. One purpose is to share online to friends and relative for 3 days or 5 days, depending on the visual arrangement. Then after it be used for remembrance for all the time, because I almost forgot. I over there once a year and come back again. I think very difficult. I want to put that to remember.
Whether I'm a Hindu, a Christian, a Buddhist, a Taoist, a Jain, or whatever, It's a neutral path. I'm not propagating any religion, any agenda. All I'm saying is that this is a platform for you to grieve the loss of your loved one, for you to share the good about what this person has done.
But I think the way SingaporeObituaries.org has done it is that it becomes a lot more than that. It becomes a whole documentation of the person's life journey and how he's remembered and by whom he's remembered. And I think that's a lot more meaningful than a newspaper obituary. You know, if you publish something in the newspaper, you would want to cut it out and keep it, you know, and then 10 years later it fades, or you know, it gets eaten by
termites. Yeah, but
like
this
that.
one,
But this is like forever.
thumb drive, right?
Yeah,
You can always see.
forever there.
It's
know.
more lasting.
Yeah, it's lasting, and you don't have you know, I'm sure people also want to respond to your obituary, but you know, the cost might be prohibitive, whereas for this it's free, right? You know, you can just respond, you can just reply, and you get a lot more heartfelt feelings, I feel, like, right? Because like, you know, to know that like your loved ones is remembered or loved and cared by so many people,
Yeah.
that is really heartwarming. And I think if we don't really have this platform, a lot of people actually don't really know how much their loved ones have actually touched other people. But this is a very good platform for them for you to actually ink the memory down, and you know, whenever you have time, like what Mom was mentioning just now, whenever you have time, you know, 5 minutes or so, you read through the comments, you know, brings back happy memories, you know, and you know how impactful your loved ones were, as opposed to filing all these, you know, condolence cards or notes. And
So when you file the cards, notes, you feel sad. But when you see this one together with the picture, you know, you have a better view, better feeling, better memories. Yeah.
the only thing that I think is that there's not enough media or you know, publicity around it, such that it's not that widely used. Yeah, if we can up the, I don't know, the popularity or the you know,
The exposure.
yeah, the exposure, I really do think it's a very good platform.
My first impression when I see these two obituaries of the same person, right, I feel sad because it is something that the family or the company has spent a lot of money on, and then I ask myself the simple question, is this what this person wanted? And I would like to think any right person would have preferred this money spent in a better way, a better cause. Before I did my research, I thought it only cost about 2,000-3,000 for a small ad. Then whole and behold, when I did my research, it goes into 5 figures. And then when we talk about color, it goes way above. Take that money and do something good and help somebody. And I find a lot of times when people put out an ad in the paper is to just show that they have the financial muscle and power. No, yes, I have so much money, I can spend on this.
It's really very costly. Like, I think a quarter page will set you back, or less than a quarter page will set you back a few $1,000s. I do see, you know, in the obituaries, right, they always write at the bottom, like, you know, no reefs, you know, and no, you know, you don't need to actually send condolence money and things like that. And then they actually put a charity of their choice, or a
that
foundation
would
of
be
their
a better
choice.
charity of your choice.
Yeah, so I think that actually
That is
people
good,
do
yeah.
practice that nowadays, and increasingly so. But donating the amount to charity makes a lot more sense, because you know, you don't really need an announcement, right? I mean, yeah.
I'll never forget him, Robin.
Yeah.
Very nice. Not very nice brother to me. Very nice brother to me. Yes.
Oh, I didn't know you can also put a photo gallery.
It's very well done. It's very well done. When I see this, I feel that he's still alive, the feeling, that, yeah, still nice, very nice. And I feel happier. I can see, his present, his past, and towards his end of his life, right? Where else a newspaper is just a photo, the announcement. But here I can see further. I can know more about him, right? His words, his family. Yeah, feel happier. Very, very, very nice words on the condolences. I didn't know. I never write anything. I'm not familiar with this. I know I would have write something too. I think it's good. It's a good idea. Yeah, especially then you can feel, tell your words to the family members. Yeah. As and when waiting for the bus, or when you're feeling lost at that very particular moment. Sometimes in a bus stop you feel lost at that particular moment. No? By reading it you feel more enlightened, right? Yeah, because you cannot wait for everybody's feeling at one time, right? Sometimes everybody is so busy with their work, their schedule. But we as a more elderly one, we have more some time to ourselves. Yeah, sometimes the memory just flash back. Yeah, we flash back quite often. Want to be remembered, want the family to remember, to be remembered. Yes. I'm Lani.
Okay.
Yes. My daughter Audrey.